Listen to the sound of CLP. Listen to the sound. If I do justice. What up, everybody? What's going on, y'all? I hope everybody's doing well out there now, man. We're doing the best as we can. You know, be up and down in this reality. This life. Never know what to expect. But you kind of do because it's all up in here. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the mind. And that's what we're vibing today. The mind. Whoever heard mind over matter? Because I've been hearing that statement so long ago from teenage years. You know, when you're at lessons and you're learning the world and you go into the school system and you're learning the world and learning people's and the ways. One thing I always heard is mind over matter. Now we can just hold the vibe and put that in perspective on this vibration right here. You know what I'm saying? Mind over matter. What's the matter? You, your flesh, your physical body, right? But then your mind controls the body. But your mind's also the connection to the spiritual world and the connection to your soul that's projecting out here. You know what I'm saying? So your mind over matter controls the matter, your body. Earth, the physical plane is matter. And with your mind, you navigate the matter of earth and translate everything you see in your perception. That's what this life is all about. Your perception and your realization. And it's all in the mind. You know? I watch a lot of videos, so I quote what a lot of people are saying and what Divine Insight said. Close your eyes and you're in the center of the universe. That's all in your mind. Because we're in this illusion of a game called the Matrix. And I like to call it the Matrix mind game. You know what I'm saying? And now I understand that's what they say. If you don't plan, what? If you don't plan to win, you plan. If you don't plan or prepare, you're not prepared. You know what I'm saying? And you don't plan ahead, you're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because for a long time, I wasn't planning, I was going, and all I was doing is evening out. You know what I'm saying? All I was doing is just leveling off. Not getting ahead, but being okay. And being okay is being okay. But are you okay with being okay? You know what I'm saying? So plan ahead. When I was listening to the audiobooks last year, in 2022, I just listened to a lot of audiobooks and motivational speakers. And what Jim Rohn said, you have to see the week, see the day, see the month, see the year. To plan ahead, have the ideas that you want to get accomplished. And from that goal, plan the steps out that you want to take. You know, even that book, The Compound Effect, little by little, just add a little to it. And if you do the same thing over and over, that little you add up, it's gonna become a lot. And that's why I always say, add to your thing. Every day you have a chance to add to your thing, whatever goal you're striving for. You know? So this vibe is like, mind. It's all in the mind. Mind over matter. What is the mind? Your brain. In retrospect, everything is the brain. Because all this is an illusion. So your brain is what's translating everything. You know, you ever see that cartoon in the 90s, Pinky and the Brain? You know what Pinky always asks the brain, what we here to do? And the brain is like, here to take over the world. And if you think about it, each and every one of us have a mind. You know what I'm saying? And it would seem like, matter of fact, I heard this statement a couple months ago. Everything is illusion is all you. And it's just your perception. And in your perception, you created all these things. You know what I'm saying? And in your perception, you created the reality that you're in. Now, I'm saying like this, right? When you're in existence, and they have the ideas as what life is like on Earth, life is like in the third dimension, the physical flesh. You know? I guess so above, so below. So in the spiritual world of those ideas, is in the spiritual world, you want to manifest those ideas in the flesh, but you have to have that experience. And you have to see for yourself to really get the full gist of life, of this idea and this concept of life. And then they say, you pick your journey, just like you pick your parents. And you pick the life you want to live. That will be in that soul contract that you sign in the spiritual world when you're coming here for this experience. Because what we talked about, existence. You know what I'm saying? What we talked about, the subconscious. So now we're talking about the mind. That gels it all together, because within the mind, existence exists within the mind. And your subconscious is connected to the mind. It's that connection that you have with your soul in existence. You know what I'm saying? Because right here in the physical flesh is the matrix mind game. The mind game. All on your perception. And it's based off of the soul contract that you done signed. But the contract, you're not going to remember, because as a baby, as a child, when you come into this realm, you were born with no memory. And as a child, the parents that you chose going to cultivate you and grow you until you're old enough to realize and things kick in. 3, 4, 5 years old, start realizing 6, 7 years old, 9, 10 years old, you get older and older, and fend for self and take care of yourself. But it's from your perception. You know what I mean? So the earlier you can realize it, the earlier you can see. If you know what I mean? And the illest part of the mind, I'm learning this by the pineal gland. Your receptor, right here. In the middle of your mind, middle of your brain. Your pineal gland is that crystal that connects. And look at these crystals, you know? And I had the illest thought about crystals last night. I had the illest thought that, you know how we all existed in the spiritual before? Everything. There were no physical until it fell into the physical. So we were connected to these crystals. And I can imagine we were connected when we were all in that phase, in that spiritual realm. And we had the divine insight say we had crystals here. We had crystals here like the people in the cartoons. And that's how we're connected and get the energy to the cosmos. We're down here in these realms. But remember, there's so many different phases that we fail before we get to the physical. Like, we are built like the cosmos now. In our mind, it's space that's infinite. There's the multiverse, infinite possibilities, creator. Because you can perceive it, you can achieve it, you can create it. You know what I mean? So in retrospect, the mind is everything. For example, look at the placebo effect. And it's proven, y'all can look up placebo and see what placebo is. I spoke about it in other videos before, but look at the placebo effect and it proves that it's all in the mind. When doctors run experiments on people, they have a group of people here and a group of people here, two groups of people, right? And they all have an ailment. And what a doctor would do is give one group of people placebo pill, which is a sugar water pill, whatever that is, nothing much. And the other one, they would give them medication, but they tell them both they got medicine. And in most cases, they said everybody's gonna get better. And these people that got just the placebo pills got much better, and these people with the regular pills got better as well. You know what I'm saying? So what's the difference from placebo and from the medication that they give you? What's the difference? It's all in the mind. Because remember, you go to the doctor for you to get healed from your ailments, and if the doctor prescribes medication and said the medication is specifically designed for that ailment, so you got that in your mind. You know? It's crazy, right? That's how powerful the mind is. How you feel is everything. How you feel is everything, because the feeling gives you that energy. It comes from here, that sparks the physical body and the movement that you need to pursue what you pursue each day, so you can add to your thing. Your overall goal is set, but every day you gotta move and work towards it until you achieve it, and ascend and keep going and rising and rising. You have to see what's going down, you know what I mean? If you can't see where you're gonna get stuck. That's a fact. Why? Because you don't see where you're going. You know what I'm saying? In this reality, it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. Now you see why the Matrix have you so busy. The Matrix have you busy surviving. So you have no time to penetrate anything at all about this life that you're living. Oh, they give you religion, and there's plenty of those to choose from. Follow those traditions and trust and believe you will stay lost in the sauce. Because remember, you're playing a game, and in games there's traps and there's settings to throw you off course. The game don't want you to win the game. The game wants you to play the game continuously and don't stop, because when you win, the game is over. It's all part of the existence. It's all part of existence in this third dimension. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that we go through the school system and they're supposed to be educating us on the Matrix, I guess, surviving the Matrix and how to survive without letting you know what they really do in actuality. Because in reality, there's so many aspects to life and all many different sectors, right? And each sector plays its part. So what part of the sector are you? Are you gonna be in? You know what I mean? I figured out I'm a creative person for a long time. And now we got YouTube for creators that have ideas and ideas and ideas. You know what I'm saying? So here I'm just holding a vibe. Some beats in the background. Produced by, me. And if you're vibing and an artist or a content creator wants some instrumentals, go check my stuff out. ClpgotBeats. You know what I mean? But it's all a vibration, and the mind translates it all. Everything is in the mind over matter, man. John was die. You know the deepest thing I always hear? Look within. For a long time, I hear that we know it all. We know the information. We have it all stored within us, stored within our DNA. But we have to go within and extract that information. They say our DNA holds the Akasha records from day one, from the beginning of time. Not even time, but from the beginning, because time is a construct relegated to now. But the beginning is so long ago. The beginning is so long. You know what I'm saying? So much happened. So much been created. And it seems like it's still going on. It's still being created, and it's going forward in the creation of curiosity of what's next, of infinite what's next. You know, existence, life, power, everything is everything. We already established the future, present, and the past is all one in existence. But now we're here in the third dimension, lost in the sauce, figuring things out. And with so much people coming with conscious ideas and so much souls reincarnating and coming back and remembering and bringing this information, because a lot of people are masters of this. And they see so much people lost. That's why you have a conscious community of people vibrating in all levels of existence. And divine insight say, what those with eyes will see. So when you see people talking and vibing on things, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, it's not for you. And there's so many people in different aspects breaking things down. John was die. It's all in the mind. You know what I mean? CLP, conscious life philosophy, holding a vibe. Well, y'all feeling the vibes? Drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think, because everything is up here. You know? So, yeah, man, I'm going to catch y'all on the next vibe. Whatever the vibration brings on. I ain't got a list for this topic right here. I ain't got a list for these holding the vibe, but it's always pertaining to life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to catch you on the next vibe. ClpgotBeats. Go stream on all streaming services. Y'all like an instrument you hear in this video, y'all want to purchase, go beatstars.com, and if it's not there, DM link for the stems, for the wave, and we connect like that, you know what I mean? So I'm going to catch you on the next video. It's all love, 100. Peace.